How y'all doing out there today? This is Noah Gray, and this is This Ain't That. First, before I get to it, I'd like to thank all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, do so now. Leave a like and a comment. Let's go. So I wanted to do this segment on Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach. Of course, we know the fight ended in a draw. The boxing community has been outraged about this fight. Social media has been in an uproar. New York Boxing Committee saying that they might overturn it, they investigating it. Lamont Roach himself saying he should be disqualified. Man, all these platforms getting this man backlash over this. Like, this ain't boxing. And let me explain. This is not the first time we done seen this in boxing. This happens all the time in boxing. Canelo Alvarez and Tank Davis are the two biggest draws in boxing right now. They put butts in seats and they put eyeballs on the screen. You have to beat the champion convincingly. I'm talking about knock him down 3-4 times like Ryan Garcia did Devin Haney. That's why Devin went and filed the petition, because he had to find some kind of way to discredit Ryan for his win. With that said, let me give you a few examples of how long this has been going on in boxing. Julio Cesar Chavez fought Meldrick Taylor. The referee stopped the fight with 2 seconds. Lou Duva went crazy. Meldrick Taylor trainer, he went absolutely nuts when he stopped the fight. Everybody know if the fight would have continued and it went to the cards, Meldrick would have won. Fury Wilder won. Wilder knocked Fury out. He was out cold. The referee let him get up. Could have gave Fury brain damage, CTE, but he still let him continue to have the fight. Francis Ngannou, Tyson Fury. Most of the world thought that Ngannou won that fight. It's nowhere in the world they're going to let this guy in his first boxing match win the fight. Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, the fight that just happened on Mike Tyson and Jake Paul undercard. Everybody know who won that fight. They gave it to the other person. Froch and Groves won. Canelo and Triple G won. Some people say the second fight too, Triple G won both of them. Mayweather Castillo won. They had 2 fights. Man, this has been going on for a long time in boxing. Bivol versus Beterbiev won. Some people was on the fence. Oh, I thought Bivol won. He landed more punches. But Beterbiev landed the bigger power shots. You know, pick your poison. Then you got Devin Haney and Lomachenko. Most people think Lomo won that fight. Haney got the decision. Lennox Lewis, Vitaly Klitschko. Lennox Lewis won that fight. Most people think Vitaly Klitschko did enough to get the decision. These are all examples of what goes on in boxing. This is a sport, it's entertainment, and it's about money. How much revenue can we generate from these fighters? They're called prize fighters for a reason. I just don't understand it when it comes to the backlash. Like, once you know how something works, yeah, it doesn't make it right when it disappoints you. But once you know how something works, it should take the sting out of the disappointment. That's what I'm trying to tell you. A couple of more. George Groves and Carl Froch won. It was a close fight. Some people thought Groves did enough. We all know the outcome of the second fight with most of these. This is a big one. Hagler and Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray was out 5 years. He said he was never fighting again. His eye was messed up, detached retina. Came back and fought the champion of the world. Shoe shined him, won on points. Hagler felt like he won. Hagler even say Sugar Ray told him that he won. Daniel Dubai, Alexander Usyk. Daniel Dubai hit him with a body shot. Boom, they talking about, oh, it was a low blow. Wasn't no low blow. Usyk eventually stopped him in the fight. That's why they're in talks to have another fight, because Usyk know that man dropped him and he was out with that body shot. He knows this. So this been going on in the sport of boxing. And it's not going to stop with Tank. It's not going to stop with Canelo. As long as these guys bring in the type of money that they bring in to these fights, these are some of the type of outcomes that you're going to see. You have to beat the champion convincingly. If Roach would have knocked Tank down 3-4 times, beat him all around the ring like Ryan did Devin, you couldn't have gave it to him. You know, the people wasn't going to allow it to give it to him. He would have had to eat that. Don't leave it in the judge's hands. That's what you do. That's how you handle it. Don't leave it in the judge's hands. Because if you leave it in the judge's hands, you're going to have outcomes like this. The same thing goes with like football, with the referees. Third down, they don't make it. They throw the flag. That's why people are tired of all of these travesties. They want fair shakes when it comes to situations like this. I was talking to a good friend of mine, shout out D, and he was telling me, like, well, dang, if it's going to be like that, why even watch it? Why watch it? Because we're entertained and we love to see competition. We love to see who is the best of the best. So with that said, I'm going to continue to watch, but just because I'm watching doesn't mean I don't see the buffoonery that be going on. Do I think Lamont deserved a nod? Yeah. But do I think he was going to get it if he didn't do enough? Nah, I didn't think. So when the decision came down as a draw, I honestly thought they was going to give it to Tank. Just because the nature of the beast. You got to know the nature of the beast. This is a machine. Boxing is a machine, you know, and it's to keep us entertained. And one of the top 2 people that draw the most eyeballs, they wasn't finna let them lose like that. So if you want to get Tank, you're going to have to do a little more work to get Tank. Lamont, you fought a good fight. You should have. You lost the first 2. You felt like you won the first one. So, hey, in his head, he might think it's 2-1 his way. But it is what it is, man. You know, so I want to see where both of these guys are going to go from here. I want to see if Tank's going to give him a rematch or fight Pitbull. That's another fight. People felt like Tank ain't winning. But did all these platforms come out and say, oh, it should be overturned. Oh, he should be disqualified. Oh, at first, before they fought, they said Tank cherry picking. Is Roach a good fighter or was he a cherry pick? Which one is it? You know? So it's a lot of contradicting going on with this Tank and Roach situation. I just feel like they should run it back, you know? Run it back. And Tank is the type guy to where if he get enough criticism for it, he'll run it back. You know, I think they should run it back. Devin Haney and Ryan should run it back. Devin should want the smoke with Ryan. Ryan shouldn't want the smoke with Devin. All the stuff that Devin put him through after the fight, he shouldn't want it, you know, because we know what Devin is capable of if he lose again. So, but far as Tank and Roach go, let's just wait and see, y'all. This ain't that.